If there had been no other reason for us to pass the Affordable Care Act, one compelling reason was cost. The cost to the individual, to families, to businesses, small and corporate, and to the public sector was totally unsustainable. So we had three goals. One was to lower cost, other to improve benefits, and third to increase access. In all three of those arenas, the Affordable Care Act has been a big success. When we talk about rolling back the Affordable Care Act, we're also having an impact on Medicare. The Affordable Care Act prolonged the life, extended the solvency of Medicare. It had expanded Medicaid. This is very important to America's families. A former speaker once said politics is local. Well, in this case, all politics is personal. So when Leader Schumer talks about the 75% of the people who get their benefits in the workplace, and that is so, they are affected by the Affordable Care Act in that the cost increase in premiums is the lowest it has been in the 50-some years that they have been tracking that. So it has contained cost. It has increased the benefit package. And as the leader said, in terms of no discrimination in terms of pre-existing condition, no lifetime limits, no annual limits. You can stay on your parents' premium. Being a woman is no longer a pre-existing condition. So the package is better. The rate of growth of cost decreased. And the fact of many more people being insured by the 20 million people who are now insured who did not have access before. The most privileged person in America has better health because if everyone has health, everyone is in the loop. Now, the Republicans say repeal and replace. The only thing that has going for it is alliteration. They have no replacement plan. They have no replacement plan because they can't agree. They don't have the votes for a replacement plan. So to repeal and then delay is an act of cowardice. That means we don't really know what we're doing. And it recognizes that the consequences to them of just straight out repeal without some replacement. So we have a values debate on our hands, but it's very personal in the lives of the American people. A friend of mine just told me his grandson was diagnosed with leukemia. That child will have a pre-existing condition for the rest of his life. Repeal the Affordable Care Act, that's a problem. Lifetime limits, that's a problem. If you're a senior, you know, Medicaid, almost half of Medicaid is about long-term health care. You want grandma living in the guest room? You repeal the Affordable Care Act. You go along with, this is part of an initiative that is part of the Ryan budget that says we're going to voucherize Medicare, we're going to block grant Medicaid. So this has a tremendous assault on the health and health security and the financial security that goes with what the Affordable Care Act has done for the American people. And so make America sick again? Is that what the Republicans want to do? I certainly hope not. Hopefully we can work together to find a path to address some of the concerns they may have, but not to undermine this pillar of economic and health security for the American people. It stands right there with Social Security, which they want to undermine, Medicare and Medicaid, which they want to undermine, Affordable Care Act.